people together from many backgrounds, many walks of life. He was active in many different circles. He was known in many different masajid. He was respected. He was loved. He's a very gentle person. He has his reward. He has his reward with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He did a lot of good deeds. وَالْبَاقِيَاتُ الصَّالِحَاتُ خَيْرٌ عِنْدَ رَبِّكَ ثَوَابًا وَخَيْرٌ أَمَلًا. The reward for the good deeds, the best thing to as a reward and the best thing to hope for. So he has his baqiyat as-salihat, and now he's enjoying that. So the question for all of us is, what are we going to do to prepare for the inevitable? Like this week, we lost people, but we gained new babies. Tuesday, 3 babies were born that I know. Maybe you know more than that. So this is part of our life. The babies come and the old people go. The babies come, the old people go. This is part of life. And the believer, people are saddened because we're human. And we have emotions, we have hearts. We love people. And when we love people, we want to be around them. And we want them to be around us. This is a natural human emotion. And so when they leave and we know they're not coming back, we shed tears. The Prophet ﷺ, when his son Ibrahim radiallahu anhu passed away in his infancy, he was crying, he shed tears. And when one of the Sahaba, who thought he was a tough guy, he said, "What's this, O Messenger of Allah?" These tears. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, "This is mercy that Allah put in the hearts of His merciful servants. The one who shows no mercy will be shown no mercy. Man la yarham fala yurham." So we're merciful, we cry, we shed tears, but at the end of the day, we have to move on. And we have to move on to live our life. And the best thing we can do for those that we love when they leave us is to be a better person ourselves. And to be inspired by their example. And if there's bad habits we have, to cut those habits loose out of honor for the loved one that we lost. And out of taking a lesson from their passing, to know as a reminder, we're going to pass. And when we pass, we want to meet Allah Ta'ala in the very best of state. We want to be amongst the Illiyin. We want to be amongst the Ashab al-Yameen. We want to be fi Jannat al-Firdaus wa Jannat al-Na'im. This is what we want. We want to be أولئك الذين ومن يطع الله ورسوله فأولئك مع الذين أنعم الله عليهم من النبيين والصديقين والشهداء والصالحين وحسن أولئك رفيقا. Whoever obeys Allah and His Messenger, then they will be in paradise in the company of the prophets and the martyrs and the siddiqeen and the righteous people, and what an excellent company to be in. So the salihin, when we lose a righteous person like Mulaay Idriss, then if we really love them, then we'll obey Allah and His Messenger. وَمَن يُطِعِ اللَّهَ وَرَسُولَهُ. Whoever obeys Allah and His Messenger, so we can be with the salihin. فَأُولَٰئِكَ مَعَ الَّذِينَ أَنْعَمَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِم مِّنَ النَّبِيِّينَ وَالصِّدِّقِينَ وَالشُّهَدَاءِ وَالصَّالِحِينَ وَحَسُنَ أُولَٰئِكَ رَفِيقًا. So if we love Idriss, as the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned, al-mar'u ma'a man ahab. A person will be with the one he loves. But to be with the one we love, we have to do the things that person did. We have to be inspired to live a life that's pleasing to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we have to remind ourselves and remind each other to stay on the right path, to be strong, to have strength, and to have love, to have a big heart. Right? Mulaay Idriss had a big heart. And that's how he touched so many people. His heart was bigger than his body. Some of us, our heart doesn't go beyond our body. But some people, their heart goes beyond their body. That's why the prophets were able to touch people, alayhim salam. Their hearts were so big, they spread through the whole world. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Look at his ummah. His ummah, mashallah. I'm sure many other brothers and sisters here are from West Africa. West Africa wasn't always Muslim. The people and tribes who came into Islam, they were touched by the heart of the Prophet ﷺ, through the hearts of the companions, and then the hearts of the tabi'een, and the hearts of those people and teachers and scholars and merchants who brought Islam to West Africa and who brought Islam to America. Now, West Africa one time was the furthest part of the Ummah. There was no Muslims here. Now we're in the furthest part of the West. We're in California. Once my mother-in-law lives in Hawaii. They face west for the Qibla. We face east, which means this is the furthest western part. And now this is part of the Ummah, with all of you and all the people who came into Islam. This is the Ummah now. California is the Ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and his people like Mulaay Idriss who brought the Ummah of Muhammad to this land. And people like all of you who are now a living part of that ummah and another chapter in the history of Islam in this world. So may Allah Ta'ala bless us to be inspired by Idriss to make this a beautiful chapter. When the historians look back 100 years from now, they'll mention the name of people sitting in this room. They'll mention what they did, what they sacrificed to bring Islam and to plant it in this part of the world. They'll talk about the institutions that they built. They'll talk about their accomplishments. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in these blessed days of the Eid, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He kept Idriss alive to after Maghrib. So after Maghrib, by the Islamic calendar, it was the Yom Arafat. It was Yom Arafat. He died on the best day of the year, for no day are there more sins forgiven. No day are more people liberated from the hellfire than Yom Arafat. So this is a bushra for his family. This is a good sign for the family. Alamtu Qabul, that he's accepted with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah ta'ala may bless all of us to be accepted. And during the Eid, we make this salawat. We don't have to wait for the prayer. We can make it any time. So before the Maghrib, we make salawat inshallah all together. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Walillahi alhamd. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Walillahi alhamd. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Walillahi alhamd.
Yeah, Maghrib is 6:10.